Hey guys, officially welcome to my channel. Thought it'd be pretty fun to make DIY maintenance videos. Save you some money from the dealerships. Behind me I have a 2021 X5, about 60,000 miles, so probably a good idea to change the spark plugs, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Pretty straightforward stuff that you'll need for the install. This is the E8 torque socket that you'll need. Of course, the OEM spark plugs. I got a torque wrench here, an extension, and then the 12.14 millimeter socket. It's the wobble one with a magnet so it can pull the spark plug. So guys, first thing of course is removing the engine cover. This thing slides off pretty easily. Just pop a few clips and then it comes out. So this vehicle has 6 cylinders, which means there's 6 spark plugs underneath each ignition coil. This will be an E8 Torx bolt that we'll have to get out, and there's 6 of them. So these aren't going to come out, they're just kind of stuck on the actual coil packs, so you don't have to worry about losing them. So for this, one of these is the oxygen sensor on the 5th spark plug or the ignition coil. You'll have to remove this sensor to access the Torx bolt. You should be able to just pull up on this tab in the front and it should pop out. Push up on this tab up here. It's kind of hard to show you guys, but you want to push up, pull this out, okay? And then once you hear the click pull out, push down on it. It should pop out. And then you should have access to this bolt right here, down here. This one back here is a little bit tougher. And just move this flap out of the way initially, and then it just kind of, to release the torque, you just want to get a small, you don't need an extension for it. You should be able to reach it and unscrew it. And so then we want to unplug these clips. Same concept as the last clip. Push this back, you'll hear a click, and then you can push down on this white tab and it should come out. It should be able to just yoink them out. You just pull out with a little bit of force. You hear a little pop. I just know the last one's going to be a little stubborn. Using a 14 millimeter 12-point socket with a 6-inch extension, and just go in here and just start untorquing it now. Break the torque. And make sure you guys get the ones with magnetic sockets. Most of them should be magnetic, but you know, just in case. Once you untorque it, you can just use the extension itself to unscrew it. So they look like this when they come out, worn towards the ending here, and I'm gonna replace some with OEM parts. So I'm gonna use BMW. I'll put the part number in the description, but I'm sure there's other ones you can use. I just like to use factory parts when I do maintenance. So these are the old ones, and this is a new one. Look at that, all clean. Okay, so now we can just put the new ones in. You can just screw these in first and then tighten after. Just make sure that you can hand tighten them before you torque them down. There's that, and just do that for all 6 of them, and then we'll tighten them to 23 Newton meters. That is the torque spec on these. Once they're all hand tightened, you can torque them down to spec, again, 23 Newton meters. There you go, and all 6 of those. Oh, I can't get that back one. Once you torque them down, everything else is in reverse order. So you want to put the ignition coils back in, all 6 of those. and then we'll torque them down to 8 Newton meters. I just like to use one of these electric ones because it's easier and quicker. They should go in. It's easy to put these back in because they screw into the exact same spot. It's really, you can't really mess this part up. I lost my E8 Torx socket in here somewhere. Aha! This is so handy, guys. Gotta invest in one of these magnetic, whatever these things are, I don't even know. Once again, guys, torque spec here is 8 Newton meters. Now we just plug it all back in and then we should be good to go. All in the same order. And then remember to plug this sensor back in. Clip this engine cover back on. And there you have it, guys. Brand new spark plugs on this X5. Stay tuned for more DIY videos. I'm excited to start this channel and show you guys kind of how to do some maintenance on your own.